We are back for another episode of Sourdough What Happens If. In this episode, I'm going to show you what happens if you leave your sourdough starter at room temperature unfed for 7 days. That is right, 7 total days unfed sourdough starter. So I was surprised the first few days it still looked pretty normal, but then by day 3 it started to get very runny. It was also much less stretchy and bubbly than normal. By day 4, it started to have a very distinct acetone-like odor, and it started to become even more runny, and I started to get a little nervous at this point. Luckily, I always keep that backup of sourdough starter in my refrigerator, so I knew that if anything happened to this one, I would still be okay. Here we are on day 6, and she was looking real hangry at this point. It was very runny, and it had an unbearable smell. But we had one more day. I knew we could get there. Here we are, day 7, final day. I transferred it to another jar because this jar was disgusting, and I went ahead and fed her a 1-to-3-3 ratio, and then I let it sit on the counter, and it took a while to rise, which I did suspect because anytime you don't feed your sourdough starter for an extended period of time, it does take a while to revive it. So I let it rest for a couple more hours, and look at her at this point. This had been about 5 or 6 hours later, and she is back to life. Sourdough is so cool.